Hello friends, it's Carly again, and I'm coming to you live at 11. Hello, thank you for tuning in. I am excited to talk to you guys today about something pretty special that has been happening through our church and with help from our community, all people all over, and that's called the Joy Drop. This is something that Thrive has been working with and working into since March, since the middle of March, right? Actually, the day before the stay-at-home order went into effect. And so I wanted to share what kind of incredible things that God is doing through this ministry, because it's an important one, and I think something you'd like to know. So this whole idea of the Joy Drop was really born from the need at Rangrove Village. So Rangrove is a complex that Thrive has been in relationship with for the last several years. And just at the stay-at-home order, it became apparent that people were being furloughed very quickly, and that the need for food at Rangrove Village is something that could potentially grow. And so it started with just a couple of bags of groceries to a few of the families that we have contact with through our kids programs that happen there week to week. Well, obviously the kids programs had to get canceled, and the community dinners that we normally have that had to get canceled. And so we found that we could set people up to receive a grocery donation, once a week. There are many people at Thrive that like to serve and donate, and so we started with that, with just a couple of families, and brought groceries, and it grew. In fact, the management team cornered one of our volunteers and said, "Do you guys have more?" Which led us to the regional manager of Rangrove asking if we could open it up to the complex at large, which I have to tell you has been a dream, to be in contact with so many neighbors. So we said yes. So since that time, the flyer for to put up on the people's doors and things to let them know that grocery delivery was available to them has been translated into 3 languages, which is exciting. And right now, we've helped a total of 30 different families, averaging about 20 to 25 deliveries a week. What is kind of awesome about this is that through your support and through your help and through your donations, it's not just a simple bag of groceries. This is a week's worth of food for a family, roughly for a family of 3 to 4 people. Some of our families are up to 7 or 8 people. So the fact that there's 22 donations going out each week to families in need, it's pretty sizable. So just to kind of give a unique perspective of what that number really looks like is, as we were calculating, since March, we've been able to give 350 individual donations to the families at Rangrove. That's 350 weeks worth of groceries to the families at Rangrove. We've given bags of clothes. There have been household items. There's been tables and chairs, 5 bicycles, 1 car seat, about $1,000 worth of gift cards to Culver's, about $1,000 worth of gift cards to Butera Market and to the Jewel, and anything from special items like Captain Crunch all the way to a car seat. So it's been pretty incredible to see how God is moving through our church family and our neighbors to help those in our community that are truly in a position that is dangerous and of real lack. So I wanted to share that with you because it's just an incredible thing to see God moving, and not just moving in the way that He's providing for our neighbors, but also to see Him moving in the volunteers that have come into this program, the Joy Drop, to help and continue to help over the summer into Rangrove. So for an example, we have volunteers who have been praying for healing when they're at their deliveries each week. We have volunteers who have been sharing the gospel and text messaging with with families at Wren Grove week to week, just to check in and see how they're doing and share their heart for Jesus. It's incredible. We have had families who've donated their stimulus check to help provide food at Wren Grove. But one of the neatest things, one of the coolest things that Jesus has done is that he's put us in touch with Faith Acres. Faith Acres is a group that works as a food pantry that gets families food. And the last 2 weeks, they have donated to the Joy Drop in such an incredible way that we had floor-to-ceiling boxes of food last week. And this week, we had 20 boxes of dairy, which included 2 gallons of milk, sour cream, cream cheese, chocolate milk, strawberry milk, so much fun stuff. And a huge box of meat, frozen chicken, and a huge box of produce, which included oranges, a bag of apples, a bag of potatoes and onions, cucumbers, green peppers, zucchini, asparagus, beautiful, beautiful vegetables. And all of these boxes were given to families at Wren Grove over the last 2 days. Another kind of exciting thing is that Kirk School in Palatine very graciously opened up their fridges and freezers at the school. And so we've been able to house some of these cold things at Kirk School in Palatine. It's just a pretty wild ride to see what God is doing and what he's doing through our Thrive Church and through our church partners. We were able to open a 3rd day of deliveries with the help of Embassy Church in Palatine. We've had volunteers come from Prince of Peace in Palatine. We've had volunteers again from Embassy Church. We've had neighborhood volunteers. We had a volunteer from Emmanuel Lutheran, and that kind of joint love and energy is so truly Jesus. He is on the move, and I wanted to share how much he was on the move, because I get the question, what can I do to help every day? And I wanted to share, we know what you can do to help. Jesus tells us what we can do to help. And in 1 John 3:18, it says, "Dear children, let us not but with truth." And this is the New Living Translation says this: "Dear children, let us not merely say that we love each other, let us show the truth by our actions." So today, guys, I wanted to share how Thrive is showing the truth in our actions through the Joy Drop, and encourage you not necessarily to join the Joy Drop, although we'd love your help, but I want to encourage you to show the truth in your actions. They will know we are Christians by our love. Jesus is love, and when you're dropping joy into someone's life, you are showing a direct reflection of the Father's heart and of Jesus himself. So let's do it. Let me know if you want to join in on the Joy Drop. Let me know if you need ideas on how to help. And I'm so jazzed that this has moved in such a big way, and I can't wait to see what Jesus is going to do. You guys have a great day. Spread your love. Bye.